25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. And the Buffaloes will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Michigan's offense comes onto the field first today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but
he's got it down the right side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
Steps away to find some room. Got his man on the right. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice.
Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Colorado's offense will have its first possession of the game. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Lewis wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Extending the play. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge.
It's a seam wide open. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. And now on second down for this offense. They'll leave it with him. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball. Get downhill faster.
Caught close to the marker. It's Stewart. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Makes the catch. It's Marsh. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to run for it. Turning it on. The tag. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Defense wants to bring the heat. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Lewis to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll run play action. He uncorks one deep. Makes the catch down the right side. They get him down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore's not afraid to show off the gun. From any spot on the field, they're a threat to get a chunk play, and they just did it. 1st and 10 from the 40. He'll take another shot here. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's marked. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Wolverines are on the move. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to him on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. That maize and blue offense is just churning out first down after first down.
Yeah, and it's maize and blue, but they're turning to black and blue, Reese. Just pound away at the ground game. The physical toll, you can tell. They're not ready to meet Michigan's physicality. That better change quick.
Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Gray. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. They're going to run it. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. They'll try to pound their way in.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Go to those situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Here we go on 4th and goal, ground to cover. They'll go to the air. Dak's got it. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out of the...
That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Lewis wants to pass. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. The Buffaloes will call on their punt team. Nice punt, and he'll make the fair catch at the 6-yard line. And while you can quibble with that, I guess starting at the 6 is better than starting at the 1. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He leaves it with his back. Got the first down, looking for more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. He fires one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Lewis to throw. Fires to the right. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Motion from the wideout. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here? There he goes. He's at the 40. The 20. Inside the touchdown, Michigan. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Rides to the back. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Lewis wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rodriguez. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chain. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. So here comes the Michigan offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Looking for room. It's Bray. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The inside handoff. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
They'll try the right side. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The give to the right. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not.
Oh, he's getting ahead of stick, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
We'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now on the move. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Number 35 in punt formation to kick it away.
And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the... Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the...
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Lewis to throw. It looks as if this game is going... He's into the open down the middle. The tag. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Turning it on. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. The give to the single back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll take it himself. Runs through a tackle. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Off the play fake. Showing the arm strength to the left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Here comes the offense on second down. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. Tag. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Arkansas is currently up big right now. So much so, feels like we can hear Pig Suey inside our studio. They're up by 32 over North Texas. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Back has it. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chain. Snap to the back. And a short run there, and that'll end it. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement.